Welcome, dear readers. If you've ever dreamed of windmills, tulip fields, charming canals, and a lifestyle that balances innovation with tradition, then you're in the right place. In this guide, we'll explore every corner of life in the Netherlands. From its stunning nature and warm-hearted people to the practical details of visas, healthcare, and more. Whether you're planning to move, visit, or just curious, let's dive in together. Welcome to a country where the land itself is a defiant masterpiece of human engineering. A place that shouldn't even exist by natural standards, and yet thrives with vibrant cities, flower-drenched fields, and postcard-perfect canals. The Netherlands is not just a dot on the map of Europe. It has a living proof that vision and persistence can bend nature to human will without losing its soul. Tucked in northwestern Europe, bordered by Germany, Belgium, and the North Sea, the Netherlands is often underestimated for its size. But don't let its compact frame fool you. Over a quarter of this country lies below sea level. Entire cities stand on land reclaimed from the ocean, a daring feat achieved through centuries of building dikes, draining swamps, and mastering the water. It's a flat, meticulously planned land where windmills don't just decorate the horizon, they once pumped out entire lakes to make room for farms and towns. The Dutch climate is a moody, maritime blend of chilly winds, gray skies, and sudden bursts of sunshine. Winters are cold but rarely brutal, summers are mild, brightened by long days and soft golden light. Rain is a loyal visitor, sometimes soft, sometimes stubborn, but always part of the Dutch rhythm. You learn to live with it, bike through it, and somehow love it. Ethnically, the Netherlands is home to a rich, evolving mosaic. While the majority of the population is ethnically Dutch, you'll hear Turkish, Arabic, Surinamese, Indonesian, and English in the same street market. The Dutch colonial past, combined with its liberal immigration policies, have shaped a society that is remarkably tolerant, multicultural, and globally aware. It's a land where tradition and modernity don't collide, they merge. You can stand in a medieval square while reading emails on blazing fast internet, or sip coffee in a 17th century building while hearing for different languages around you. And this is just the beginning. Forget Ferraris or flashy convertibles. In the Netherlands, the ultimate symbol of freedom, practicality, and even elegance is the bicycle. 2 wheels, no engine, and a basket often filled with tulips, books, or even a child. It's not a trend here, it's not a green movement, it's life, and once you witness it, you'll never look at your daily commute the same way again. Over 23 million bicycles roll through this small nation of just over 17 million people. That's more bikes than people, and that says everything. The country's 35,000+ kilometers of bike paths are paved, signposted, and separated from traffic, making it safer to cycle here than to walk in many cities around the world. Everyone rides, business professionals in suits, students with earbuds, moms balancing toddlers, even elderly couples hand in hand on e-bikes. But this obsession with cycling isn't random. It's the product of a post-war revolution that began in the 1970s, when protests erupted after too many children were killed by cars. Citizens demanded safer streets, and they won. The Netherlands tore out lanes for cars and gave them back to people on pedals. Today, Dutch cities like Utrecht and Groningen are global models for urban design, proving that peaceful, green living doesn't require sacrifice, just rethinking priorities. From tulip mania in the 1600s to designing flood-proof floating neighborhoods today, the Dutch have always been quietly brilliant, solving big problems with calm creativity. Behind their reserved smiles lies a nation that's anything but ordinary, direct, practical, and refreshingly honest. The Dutch are known for saying exactly what they mean. In the Netherlands, small talk is minimal, and sugarcoating is rare. It might surprise newcomers, but this directness is rooted in deep respect for time and truth. The Dutch believe in equality. Whether you're a CEO or a student, everyone rides the same bike paths, stands in the same supermarket line, and calls each other by first names, even the Prime Minister. There's little room for show-offs here. They also value freedom. Centuries of fighting floods and foreign rule forged a people who fiercely protect their independence and personal space. Yet, Beneath that reserved surface is a warm, loyal heart. Earning a Dutch friend may take time, but once you do, it's for life. Their humor is dry, their homes are spotless, and their calendars are sacred. Want to grab coffee? Better book it 3 weeks in advance. If there's one daily ritual the Dutch take seriously, it's coffee. Not fancy lattes with foam art and just strong black. And often served with a single cookie. Coffee time is sacred. Offices pause, friends gather, and even the quietest towns hum with the clink of spoons and warm chatter. But their love doesn't end with caffeine. It extends to furry companions. Dogs are welcome almost everywhere, on trains, in cafes. Even in upscale shops, parks are full of cheerful pups trotting beside owners who treat them like family. The Dutch are among the most pet-friendly people in Europe. They have strict animal welfare laws, celebrate National Animal Day, and even host pet parades. It is not unusual to see a dog in a bike basket or a cat perched on a canal windowsill. In the Netherlands, kindness isn't just for humans, it's a lifestyle shared with every creature, one coffee break and tail wag at a time. For expats, the Netherlands offers a curious mix of charm and challenge. On one hand, it's clean, safe, efficient, and nearly everyone speaks English. On the other, Dutch bureaucracy, directness, and social circles can take time to adjust to. The first surprise? How incredibly bike-focused everything is. You'll soon ditch the car and embrace two wheels even in the rain. The second, how meticulously the Dutch plan. Social spontaneity is rare. Dinner plans might require weeks of notice, but the rewards are rich. Expats enjoy world-class healthcare, fair wages, great work-life balance, and beautiful cities that blend history with innovation. International schools are excellent, and support networks for newcomers are everywhere. Yes, Dutch humor can be dry. Yes, you might miss spicy food, but soon you'll find yourself saying lekker for everything good, biking with no hands, and feeling unexpectedly at home. Living in the Netherlands isn't cheap, but it's fair. Amsterdam is the priciest city, with rent for a small apartment easily reaching €1,500 per month. Outside major cities, costs drop, but housing remains competitive everywhere. Beyond bikes, the Dutch are full of surprises. Did you know that Amsterdam has more canals than Venice, or that the Dutch were the first to legalize same-sex marriage in 2001? Or that they built a floating dairy farm, a vertical greenhouse, and entire neighborhoods on water? Then there's the Dutch calendar, full of quirky traditions, like celebrating your birthday by bringing cake for everyone else, or putting out a school bag and flag when a teen graduates, or the deep love for drop, an unbelievably salty black licorice you'll either adore or instantly regret. In the Netherlands, daily life is full of these quiet wonders, not flashy, not loud, but utterly unforgettable. They walk with effortless confidence, ride bikes in heels without missing a beat, and laugh with a boldness that turns heads. Dutch women are not just beautiful. They're unapologetically themselves, tall, graceful, and strikingly natural. Their beauty doesn't beg for attention, it commands respect. In a land that values independence and directness, Dutch women embody both. They're raised to speak their minds, challenge authority, and stand as equals, not accessories. Don't be surprised when she splits the bill, fixes her own bike, or tells you exactly what she thinks. Here, strength is sexy, simplicity is style, physically. Dutch women are among the tallest in the world, an average of 5 feet 7, 170 centimeters, with long legs, clear skin, and often light hair and eyes. But it's their energy that captivates. It's a mix of freedom, intelligence, and quiet rebellion. They're taught from a young age to value knowledge over appearance, health over vanity, and integrity over charm. They don't hide behind makeup or trends. In fact, minimalism defines the Dutch beauty standard. A fresh face, practical clothing, and an open smile are more admired than designer brands. Their secret, confidence, and a deep cultural belief that authenticity is more attractive than perfection. In relationships, Dutch women are partners, not prizes. They expect honesty, equality, and humor. They're romantic, but not dependent. Many have thriving careers, travel solo, and make life choices boldly, whether that means having children or not, marrying or staying free. Culturally, Dutch feminism runs deep. Women here lead corporations, sit in government, and own their space in every industry. Maternity leave is generous. Part-time work is respected. And dads pushing strollers is an everyday scene. Yet, they also know how to enjoy life. You'll see them with windblown hair at seaside cafes, hosting borrels casual drinks with friends, or escaping for weekends in the countryside. They believe in balanced work, love, laughter, and self. In a world full of pressure and performance, Dutch women remind us that being yourself fiercely, fully, and without apology is the most beautiful thing of all. The Netherlands is full of unexpected twists. It's the first country to legalize same-sex marriage. Its citizens are the tallest on earth. Amsterdam has more canals than Venice and more bikes than people. But did you know the Dutch created the first stock market, or that they built an entire village on water? This tiny country is a global agricultural superpower, exporting food on a massive scale with groundbreaking greenhouses. The Dutch also love birthday circles, yes, a party where guests sit in a circle and take turns congratulating everyone. And on New Year's Day, thousands plunge into icy waters to start the year fresh. Groceries are affordable, especially if you shop at local markets or discount chains like Lidl. Dining out ranges from casual €10 meals to fine dining with a Dutch twist. Think herring or bitterballen in modern form. Public transport is reliable but not cheap. Most people save money and time by biking. Health insurance is mandatory, averaging around €120 a month, though government subsidies help lower-income residents. Utilities and mobile plans are moderate. What's free? Nature. Parks, canals, museums on free days, and community festivals fill the calendar. The Dutch are masters at living well without wasting much. Life here isn't about luxury, it's about balance. Spend wisely, live richly. Living in Amsterdam feels like stepping into a postcard and then realizing that postcard has Wi-Fi, electric boats, and organic bakeries on every corner. The city is a masterpiece of contrasts. 17th-century canals lined with modern art galleries, quiet cobblestone alleys steps away from buzzing nightlife. Apartments are small but full of charm. Locals bike in all weather, sip coffee at canal-side cafes, and attend after-work borrels casual drinks like clockwork. Sundays are for markets, boat rides, or simply wandering among tulips and tilted houses. Amsterdam isn't just beautiful, it's deeply international. Over 180 nationalities live here. You'll hear Dutch, English, Arabic, and Mandarin on a single tram ride. The city welcomes dreamers, thinkers, artists, and techies alike. But it's not always quiet. Tourists flood the center, housing is tight, and nightlife never sleeps. Still, for many, Amsterdam is love at first bike ride, a place that never stops surprising. Despite its small size, the Netherlands is bursting with experiences. Spring brings the iconic tulip fields, oceans of color stretching across the countryside. Visit Keukenhof Gardens or bike through endless floral rows near Lis for a magical escape. Want culture? Explore world-class museums like the Rijksmuseum, Van Gogh Museum, or in Frankhouse. Crave storybook charm? Try the windmill village of Zonschans or the fairy-tale town of Giethoorn, where canals replace streets. For something local, visit a cheese market in Alkmaar, take a boat through Utrecht's medieval canals, or enjoy a cozy gezellig Dutch coziness evening in a brown café. Even nature lovers won't be disappointed. Discover the sandy dunes of Texel, hike in Hoogevelde National Park, or spot wild horses at Oestrardersplas. In every corner, the Netherlands surprises. You won't just find things to do, you'll find reasons to stay. Dutch culture is vibrant, quirky, and proudly rooted in tradition. Nowhere is this more visible than in their festivals, colorful, joyful, and often a little unexpected. Take King's Day, for example. Every April 27th, the country turns into a sea of orange, the royal color. Streets fill with music, flea markets, and dancing boats. It's wild, free-spirited, and wonderfully Dutch. In December, Sinterklaas arrives from Spain by steamboat. He rides a white horse, gives gifts, and stars in parades across cities and villages. For many Dutch families, it's more cherished than Christmas. There's also Carnival in the south, a week of wild costumes and reversed roles. Liberation Day in May celebrates freedom with open-air concerts. And let's not forget the bizarre New Year's dive, where thousands plunge into icy waters to start the year with a shock and a smile. Dutch food is humble, hearty, and built for real life. It's not about Instagram, it's about warmth, simplicity, and comfort. Start your morning like a local with bread, cheese, and a cup of strong coffee. Add some hagelslag chocolate sprinkles, and you've got a classic Dutch breakfast. Lunch, often just another sandwich, quick and efficient. Dinner brings more tradition. Try stampot mashed potatoes mixed with kale or sauerkraut, topped with smoky rookworst sausage. Or sample hotspot, a carrot and onion mash with slow-cooked beef. Snack time is sacred. Stroopwafels, thin waffle cookies filled with caramel, are sold warm at markets. Bitterballen, crispy meat-filled snacks, are bar favorites. And then there's herring eaten raw, dipped in onions, and held by the tail. Dutch cuisine isn't flashy, but it's honest. Every bite tells a story of hard work, family, and finding joy in the small things. It all lies the Dutch heart, a love of community, celebration, and not taking life too seriously. The Netherlands quietly ranks among the world's best when it comes to living well, and it all starts with strong systems. Healthcare is high quality and accessible. Everyone is required to have insurance, which starts around €120 a month. You choose your provider, and GPs act as the first point of contact. It's efficient, focused on prevention, and surprisingly personal. Education is equally strong. Dutch kids rank among the happiest in the world. Schools promote creativity, independence, and life balance. International schools are top-notch, and many universities offer English programs. Safety is a Dutch trademark. Streets are well-lit, crime is low, and even in cities, biking alone at night feels normal. Police are trusted, and communities feel close-knit even in urban areas. Here, systems aren't just rules, they're built on care. The result? A society where people don't just live, they thrive. Dreaming of living in the Netherlands? You're not alone, and the good news is, it's very possible. Whether you're a student, entrepreneur, or skilled worker, the Dutch system has a pathway for you. EU citizens can live and work freely. For others, options include the highly skilled migrant visa, startup visa, and orientation year visa for recent graduates. There's also a family reunification visa and standard work visa. The IND Immigration and Naturalization Service handles applications. The process is organized but requires precision. Proof of income, health insurance, and valid housing are often needed. Once approved, you'll register locally, get a BSN number, and settle into your new Dutch life. After 5 years of legal residence, many qualify for permanent residency and even Dutch citizenship. Moving here is an instant, but it's absolutely worth it. With the right steps, the Netherlands could be more than a dream, it could be home. Thank you so much for reading this guide to life in the Netherlands. If you found this information helpful or inspiring, don't forget to leave a comment and share your thoughts. Have you lived in the Netherlands or are you planning to move there soon? I'd love to hear your story. Hit the subscribe button for more lifestyle, travel, and expat guides from around the world. And remember, wherever life takes you, curiosity, kindness, and good coffee will always take you further. See you in the next post.